This is Liz Colburn, host of The Morning Uplift. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Daniel Poppy, host of How to Write Good here on Public House Media. I just want to thank you for listening to the following broadcast brought to you by Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope that you'll come check out my show, How to Write Good, the writing show that is not about writing. A new show of How to Write Good comes up every Wednesday, so don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of How to Write Good. Again, thanks for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Saying I coulda, shoulda, woulda, or a lot of, hey, I'm not sure about that, or, I think I should ask someone else first. How about if you have ever, do you ever like shoot down compliments saying things like, oh, your dress is pretty. Oh, this old thing. Well, today I've got some tips for you on how to gain confidence. How do you get out of the lowly mindset and into a positive, confident mindset and moving forward with hope and purpose. Good morning. My name is Kim Meyer, and I'm so glad that you're with me here on Public House Media. I am pumped that you are joining us today on this page. I hope today that you give some likes, comments, and you tell a friend about Public House Media, because here we all have a voice. And if you're also interested in sharing your voice, please jump into the message thread and ask if you check out to see if maybe you'd be a good one to be a part of our team. All right, this morning we're talking about confidence. As a health and happiness coach, I work with a lot of women trying to gain confidence. That is really kind of the number one thing that we work on. They all come to me wanting to lose some weight, wanting to lose some inches. They want to get down some dress sizes maybe. But really what the big deal is that we really need to work on, along with the fitness and the nutrition, those kinds of things, is confidence. Because so many women don't believe that they're worth it. They put themselves last on the burner. And I know if that's one of you, comment below. Yeah, me too. I have for a long time put myself on the bottom of the list. And it's so important, especially as moms, especially as working women, especially as people who are constantly serving other people, that you have to fill your own bucket. You have to believe that you're worth the effort that you put into yourself. And you have to believe that you are worth the effort of trying to help other people too. So today I'm going to give you 10 tips of how to boost your confidence, live in a more prosperous way, and serve others in a better way too. So the first thing you can do to boost your confidence is to list out your strengths. And this might seem kind of crazy because if you lack your confidence, you may not be willing or interested, and you may think you have any strengths, but guess what? You do. And even if you need to phone a friend and ask, what am I good at? That's okay to do. But list out your strengths so that you have a list of things that you can kind of come back to, that you can refer back to in the grand scheme of things about what you're good at and what you can do. So you may be good at cooking. You may be good at talking. You may be good at listening. You may be good at giving advice. Maybe you're really good at knitting. Maybe you're amazing at making grilled cheese sandwiches. Whatever it is, I hope that you list out those strengths and that you have a whole long list of things, because I know that if you at least make a list of 10 things, that you could make a list of 20 things. And as you continue through the rest of these steps, I bet you are able to add a few more things to that list. All right, the second thing that you can do is accept your limitations. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is going to be able to do something 100% all of the time. So knowing your limitations, accepting them, but also working on improving them. So just because you are not 100% perfect at it, that's okay. You never will be, but you'll always be working towards 1% better. We don't want people to go like a flip of 180 or move drastically and because if you go too hard too fast, you fail. And then people they drop their confidence because they don't feel like they could ever do it again because they failed once. But guess what? Everyone fails. We talk about it with my kids every morning. When I struggle, it's okay to struggle. If I fail is when I learn. And when you fail at something, you learn a little bit more and you become a little bit stronger with it. Struggles equal strength, and you're able to overcome and keep moving forward. So accept your limitations, but also keep working on them. The third thing that you can do is don't should yourself. I should do this. I should do that. I should do this. I should do that. No, if you're going to should, you should will, right? If you should do something, then do it already. Take action. Get forward with something. Don't wait around, but just take action in one little area each day, and pretty soon you're going to be able to accomplish that, and then add another thing to it the next day. The fourth thing is just gain some perspective. Like I talked about with your list of strengths, ask someone, talk to people, talk to trusted people around you, and see what gain some perspective on where you're at currently, and get some feedback on your life, and maybe you'll find some areas that you can improve on some things. The fifth thing that you can do to gain some confidence is to try something new. Maybe it's something that you've never done before, but it's always been interesting to you, something that you have always wanted to do but never have. It's something that could be fun that you could really love doing. And if you don't like it after trying it, now you know, right? So try something new, gain some confidence, and find other things that you're good at if you really don't feel like you're good at much, which I bet you are. The sixth thing is to celebrate your wins. You should be sharing those wins with all kinds of people, and really celebrating life. All the small things add up to big things. So if you're celebrating your wins with a trusted friend, with a family member, with me, I'd love for you to right now just drop below a win that you've had this week. It is Friday. It is finally Friday. And I bet there's been all kinds of amazing things that you've got going on this week. So drop below as you're listening to this, either on the podcast or in the live video, drop below some comments here of like, what are some wins that you've had this week? And I want to help celebrate those wins with you because it is so important. I have a lady at work who does not do the things that I do. She's not one of my clients or anything. She has just been on this amazing health and happiness journey, and she stops in my office every couple weeks or so and shares some good news, and or some struggles, and we work through them together. We talk about them, but she stopped in my room yesterday, and she was so excited, and I was super excited for her too. She has been working out for 300 days. 300 days she's been on this journey of health and happiness, and she has lost, I don't even know how much weight, like amazing amount of weight. She has been following the Whole30 plan, so she's completely changed up her nutrition. For 300 days, she stuck to it, and she's so excited because she's never stuck to anything like that for 300 days before. She's never done anything good for herself for 300 days, and she was just beaming with excitement and happiness, and I was so proud of her, and just to see her confidence grow in the last 300 days has been so much fun, and it's almost been a full year since she's begun, and she was talking about how like she was someplace and she didn't have to use the railing anymore to go up the stairs. She didn't think about using the elevator. She chose the stairs. It was so many good things, and like the little things in life that add up. So, she was done accepting her limitations. She was done saying, I'm going to take the easy road, and she chose a better life for herself. And I'm so excited for her. The seventh thing that you can do is to practice positive self-talk. And yes, I said practice because it takes a lot of work to do this. It takes some courage. It takes some commitment. It takes that 300-day mindset to keep doing this thing. It's positivity is not something that comes natural to humans. We always tend to think of the negative. It's just kind of ingrained in our society. So we need to work against that and renew our minds and change our minds into positive self-talk. In our church service last Sunday, our pastor talked about using an SOS, a stop, observe, and speak. So making sure that you stop what you're doing. If you hear negative thoughts coming into your head or you're feeling some negative vibes, stop what you're doing, observe what's going on around you, and then speak positivity to yourself. That is just like sending up an SOS to kind of save yourself from the negative talk that's going on. So, whether you have positive affirmations written around your house, or you have something that's on a card that's in your pocket, or you have them on your phone where you can just flip to that photo in your photo album or your screensaver on your phone and just look at them and repeat them over and over in your head, because the more you say them, the more you believe them, and the more you believe them, the more you become them. And so practice positive self-talk to you. Don't let the negativity get into your head. The ninth thing that you can do, or the eighth thing you can do, is to accept compliments. It's okay to accept compliments. So much as women, we decide that, it's not okay for us to accept a compliment. Someone says something nice to us, like, I love your hair. And you're like, oh, thanks. It's da-da-da. Like, no, just accept it. Just say thank you. You don't have to say anything after thank you. You can just say thank you and feel good about it, because they were were kind enough to say something to you about it. And then the same goes for other people. Give compliments to other people so that they can be loved on and they can accept compliments to others. Practice giving compliments to people. It's a good thing, and accept them with grace. The ninth thing that you can do, nine fingers here. 9 things you can do to, practice confidence or gain confidence. Show others how to treat you. How you treat yourself is how other people are going to treat you. So if you're, practicing that positive self-talk, other people are going to talk positively. If you are respecting yourself, other people are going to respect you. If you are not doing those things, and if you feel ashamed of yourself and you feel lowly and you feel you are putting yourself down in a lot of ways, it gives other people the right and the, not necessarily the right, but the permission to treat you poorly. So if you are treating yourself with positivity and respect and coming in and commanding a room with confidence, that is how other people will treat you as well. And the 10th thing is just simply be kind to you. Be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself positively. Give yourself gifts. Go do good self-care. Spend time with things that you love doing. Show people how they should be treating you. And really love on other people as well. Because when you're kind to yourself, you're also more kind to other people. And that is just how you grow confidence. So it is Friday. It is a wonderful, beautiful day outside. It's going to be a gorgeous day here in Iowa. I'm super pumped for that. I hope that and pray that you are able to pick up one of these compliments, one of these confidence booster tips today, and go out and practice it. Whether you're gaining new perspective by calling a friend, whether you're listing out strengths and adding to that list of strengths throughout the weekend, celebrate the small wins, celebrate the big wins with somebody that you love, or drop them below. Remember that I asked you to drop those comments below, and accept compliments. Know that you are doing something good for your life, and treat yourself in a kind way so that others will treat you in kind ways as well. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. This is all I got for you today. We'll be back here on Monday to catch the next version of Choose to Rise. And whatever you do today, I hope that you rise up out of your current situation and live life in the most positive, uplifting, beneficial way possible. I hope you rise up and have a great weekend, and I will see you all again on Monday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and send people to Public House Media, as well as Choose to Rise, to get more uplifting content and content there. I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Please follow Public House Media on Twitter at the PH Media and on Facebook at Public House Media to stay up to date on this podcast, as well as many other things happening on the network. You can leave me feedback on my show, and if you have any questions, comments, or new ideas or topics, I would love to hear them. You can also follow me on my social media account, Choose to Rise Up, at Facebook, and at KJP Meyer on Instagram. I hope you have a great day.